Today we read Jane Eyre. This book is the work of British female writer Charlotte Brontë, and it is also an autobiographical work, telling the story of a British woman who became an orphan since she was a child, insisted on herself in various tribulations, constantly pursued freedom and dignity, and finally achieved happiness. In the book, the poor and humble, ordinary-looking female teacher dares to challenge the patriarchal society of the West for thousands of years, and it is this shocking struggle that has made Jane Eyre a classic literary image for more than a century. The protagonist Jane Eyre is an ordinary-looking, a little girl with a strong personality. She was born into a poor family of priests. Jane Eyre's parents have only been married for a little over a year. Because of typhoid fever, both passed. So Jane Eyre was still young. He was sent to his uncle's house at Gateshead Manor to be raised. But Uncle Mr. Lee died. He also died when Jane Eyre was 1 year old. Before Mr. Reed died, he once told his wife to take good care of Jane Eyre. But after that, Jane Eyre's days at Mrs. Lydd's house, not even as good as a servant. My aunt was very disgusted with her. The cousins also looked down on her. The most hateful thing, her cousin John often beat and bullied her. This day, 10-year-old Jane Eyre is reading. The tall cousin John came over again. I saw Jane Eyre reading a book. John began to abuse her. After saying that, he smashed Jane Eyre to the ground with a book. Jane Eyre's head hit the door and bleeded. The unbearable feeling of pain overcame fear. She stood up and resisted. However, in this family, the result of resistance is even more painful torture. Soon, she was imprisoned in the terrifying Red House by her aunt. Just at the beginning, the passion of resistance constantly encouraged her. She was not afraid. Here she talks to herself about the injustice of fate. But when night is approaching, the courage in her heart slowly disappeared. This was once the place where my uncle Mr. Lee died. It is also her remains. A place that was once worshipped. A mahogany bed stands in the center of the room. In the dark and silent air, there is an eerie atmosphere. This is for a little girl who is only 10 years old. The fear brought by it is undoubtedly enormous. That night, Jane Eyre is a fantasy ghost. I was so scared that I shouted. She was close to collapsing. Hurriedly begged my aunt for mercy. Jane Eyre is just a vicious nature. People with a despicable soul. Mrs. Lyda howled in pain at her. He ignored it.